Hello, members of the Tacoma, Washington North Stake. President Garlock here with this week's message. I am here at the Lutheran Church just outside of Wrights Park. You've probably seen it in downtown Tacoma over the years as you've been in this area. And I am with a friend of mine, Momar, who is the director of the Lutheran Community Services Northwest Refugee placement program that they have, and he's been a part of that. And he and I have become friends over the last year as we've been helping and assisting with the refugees being resettled into the Northwest area, and specifically along the I-5 corridor. And I wanted to thank those who have been helping with this effort that we have in our different wards. And I know that Momar has a message around that as well. And again, we just want to show some unity here. We're of different faiths, different nationalities. We've just come to love our association with the refugee and their placement program and the Lutheran Church. So with that, Momar, can you share with us a little about your role here at the Lutheran Community Services Northwest and anything that you'd like to share with our membership of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? Yeah.
Sure, yes. Thank you, President Garlick. So as President Garlick mentions, my name is Momar Abugela, and I am the Resettlement Director for Refugee Resettlement and Placement Program at Lutheran Community Services. And I've been in this services now almost 3.5 years, and I've been in the role about 2 years as a resettlement director. Myself is one of the I represent one of the immigrant population in the state of Washington. And
what country did you come from again?
Libya.
Libya, okay.
Yes,
a lot of unrest there, yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's since 2011 when the country, entered this Arab Spring, when it started the war there. So, unfortunately, since then the country's never been, settled down with all what's going on.
Yes.
Yes, and so as a role I'm doing, it's not as just a role as a job, but as a mission I feel like I want to do is to help other people as being one of those population who come to United States seeking, secure place, seeking, shelter from all the violence and, persecution and the violence. And throughout my experience in this work, I met with President Garlick, and who graciously, and I don't know how to describe the word, the support that we received from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and Tacoma, North Stake, take the lead to support all refugees that we serve. So a little bit.
It's been our pleasure, by the way. We really love it and enjoy it. So
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. So just a little bit, mentioning where we are serving the refugee in Washington State. So just our office here, physical office, but we help refugees throughout 5 counties. We help refugees in Thurston County, in Pierce County here, in Snohomish County, King County, Skagit County. So 5 counties we help all the refugees. And as you may know, throughout the history and throughout the resettlement service here in the last few years, it has been very challenging, very difficult to welcome and to support, all those refugees in need.
They come in without knowing the language most of the time, right? They don't know.
Yes.
They don't have any place of shelter or food. They come in and they're looking for assistance and help. It must have been really difficult during this COVID-19 and this coronavirus. They come in and they can't even leave their homes. It must be just challenging. So
indeed,
yes.
It is very challenging. If I compare what the challenges was pre-COVID-19 and during COVID-19, so refugees, they came hungry, they came weak, they didn't speak the language, they came seeking all the support they need, all the basic needs and more. and it's been very difficult during that time. And now during the COVID-19, it's getting even more harder to support them. But with the support of I don't know when to mention that, because the overwhelming support make a magnificent difference in their lives. The support of the LDS Church and with we are close here to the North State, Tacoma, and we met with President Garland and his team, and they took the lead for this effort to help our refugee. Under their leadership, we were able to serve in 2019 over 562 refugees. And beyond that, in this year, the help for refugee, who is the last year 562 and over 130 we have this year, with more needing, the impact of COVID-19 make them still desperate for more need. However, the church stands for that, yeah.
Yes, and the services that we have been providing involve the Bishop's Storehouse, where they can get food that they need, the Desert Industries, where they can help supply some commodities, bedding, different things like that, cabinetry and whatever they might need from the Desert Industries, and clothing. And then there's also cash donations that come from the humanitarian funds of the church that have been used to help with housing and security and getting deposits done, so that those folks that come into our country have a place to stay. It's very difficult. They don't come with much money, obviously. There are fundings that are done by the government to help with that, but it doesn't necessarily cover the full costs that are sometimes there. So those are the three ways in which we as a stake have been assisting, and as a general church membership have been helping. So go ahead.
Yes, and I'm smiling because I'm, the support is beyond expectation. President Garlic, you mentioned, all this amazing support, but what we have seen from all brothers and sisters from LDS Church is that people are so humble. All brothers and sisters, come as a volunteers. They don't only provide the basic needs. They don't only offer, the furniture and support with the cash assistance for their, to pay their rent, or to help them, to pay their bills. Brothers and sisters, they come and they say, here is the help, and we are here to do this. We are here to help with that. It was, and it is still, an amazing support that the refugee, they are inspired, and they are embraced, and they are so happy, with all the support they receive. All brothers and sisters are so humble that they don't want to even to recognize their names. They don't want to even to send them letter. They say, no, you don't send me thing. We are here just to serve. We are here just to serve. We are all human. We are all brothers and sisters. And that message is still, ringing in the ears of refugee and immigrants here. I am one of them that I'm so impressed. I am so inspired by the support that we receive from all of you, brothers and sisters. And I want to let you know that is all this immigrant and refugee, they pray and they asking God for a blessing to continue for all your support. Because what you have done to them, it's something remarkable. And I want to let you know that it's paid forward. What you have done, all of this immigrant and refugee, they think how they can help other, refugee and immigrant, how they can help their community. The letter or the message that they learned, or the lesson they learned from all of you is that help anyone in need, help your community. Those immigrant and refugees, they are helping their community who's not immigrant and refugee in the next door to them. They offer them food. maybe something I didn't mention to you, like one of my, family, they say, we get all this food and we have a neighbor, I see they have a family. I don't know, they doesn't look immigrant or refugee, but we help them. We met, we connect, and we provide the support. So, the message that they received from your support is lifelong lesson, and it's paid forward.
Thank you, Momar.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on this week's message. We love you. We know that everybody's a child of our Father in heaven, and that we have hope, and we seek justice and love for all people. And we're grateful to have this association with the Lutheran Community Services Northwest. Thank you, Momar, for letting us to serve. Giving us opportunities to serve is really important to us, and so thank you for accepting our offering. Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much, President Garlick, and a blessing to all of you, brothers and sisters, for all of your help. God bless you all.